Radical.
Okay, I don't have all the details from this story, but I want to give my thoughts on what I do know. And it is some big news. Ja Morant was suspended for 2 games. I'm not sure if it was from the NBA itself or his team, but he was suspended, got into some hot water for an Instagram video. Now, this guy, I saw the Instagram video, and he looked kind of drunk. He was partying, and Ja Morant, being a thug, or, a gangster, or maybe a wankster is more appropriate, he wants to project that he's hard. He's hard. He's a hard gangster. After, maybe a lot of this has to do with Shannon Sharp of Skip and Shannon, basically coming out and saying, you're just acting like a gangster, but you ain't gangster. You ain't hard. Quit acting like you're hard. So after that criticism from Shannon, which actually was just like speaking the truth, I don't think Ja Morant is a hard gangster, but for some reason he's trying to portray that. It's almost like he's hustling backwards, as a lot of people would say. Hustling backwards. I'll get into hustling backwards and what that is in a minute. But he flashed a gun during an Instagram live video. Flashed a gun, right? So, and there's nothing wrong with like guns. I don't think there's anything wrong with guns. I think it's just like time and moment, right? And like I said, I think there's no anything wrong with guns, owning guns. Let me put that out there. But I think you don't want to portray that, you're a gangster. You don't want to portray that if you're currently one of the biggest, brightest stars in the NBA, And also what led to this was actually, I think he might be being sued or something because he allegedly struck a 17-year-old minor. There was a scuffle there, and something it would do with laser pointers, I believe. He gets in all kind of mischief with his friends. I'm not sure, his gangster friends. Maybe some of his friends are gangsters, but I don't think he's much of a gangster. And the gun that he was flashing was funny because not only was the gun like a little teeny tiny pea shooter, wasn't exactly a Magnum, is what I'm saying. Wasn't exactly a Colt, wasn't exactly a giant gun. Like not anything that would actually, I'm sure like the gun might do some damage if you were shot by it. But it's like little teeny tiny, looked like something that came out of a damn vending machine or some shit, like a kid's vending machine. He didn't like brandish it like, hold it in the way most people would hold a gun. He held it like it was some stinky ass draws, like something, you're not supposed to hold, like you're a little kid and you're holding something dangerous. Like he just had his 2 little fingers on it, like dangling it just a little bit, dangling it, not gripping the gun. Like, most people would grip a gun if they're showing it off. No, dangling it in front of himself. That little pea shooter and whatnot. Just trying to act hard, man. Just trying to act hard. Now, I promised I would talk about hustling backwards and what hustling backwards is. Okay. So if you're a gangster, you're a hustler, you're trying to get your paper, you're trying to get your money. You're trying to do what you can, maybe sometimes through nefarious means. Your goal in life is to get paid, to get some money, to get paid. That's what you're trying to do. Now, the thing is, Ja Morant is currently a millionaire, and he has sitting in his future some huge deals because he's one of the maybe top 20 NBA stars right now. He has some huge deals lined up for him. So, Ja, you dumb motherfucker! You don't need to hustle backwards. It's the opposite of hustling. At this point, if you keep having these Instagram videos, and he's apologized, but if you keep having these Instagram videos trying to portray that you a thug, you hard, you a gangster, then it might hurt your future chances to get your shoe deals. And if the team itself is suspending you, they're basically saying, hey, motherfucker, you're a great player, but we aren't going to currently have any gangsters on our court.